Good morning, class. Does anyone in here live on a farm? No? How about has anyone ever been to a farm? Oh, we've got a couple people here. Okay, can someone raise their hand and tell me what kind of animals we have on a farm? Yeah, okay. I've got a pig and a sheep. Oh, someone said a cow, some chickens. Good job, guys. Can someone tell me what a cow looks like? Yeah, good. A cow is white with black spots. So today we're going to be learning about visualization, which means that we're going to be using our imaginations and drawing pictures of what we think our scenes look like. So today we're going to be reading this book called Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. All right. All right, and it says by Doreen Cronin. Can anyone tell me what that means? Yeah, she's the author of the book. That means that she wrote the book. Then it says pictures by Betsy Lewin. And that means that she drew all the pictures in the book. Okay. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. All right, so who do you think this is? Yeah, this is Farmer Brown. All right. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. All right. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Okay, so there's a note here and it says, Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Right, so the cows left him a note. And what did it say? Yep, it said that he wanted a blanket. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Okay, so here's the note. And it says, sorry, we're closed. No milk today. All right. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Okay, so we've got, what's this called, this little mark here? That's right, it's an exclamation mark. And what do we use exclamation marks for? Good, we use them at an end of a sentence that's exciting. Okay, so click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. All right, so what do we see right here? Yep, this is a cow, and then who's this in the background? We've got Farmer Brown, and then what are these right here? Good, they're chickens. All right, the cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. All right, so we've got a little note here, and it says closed. No milk, no eggs. All right, cows that type, hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Okay, so Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. All right, so who's this? Good, this is Farmer Brown again. And what's he doing? Yeah, he's typing a note to his cows and his hens. All right, Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. All right, so we've got a big word right here. It's ultimatum. And what that means is it's like a final notice. It's like the last straw. All right, so you see Duck walking to the barn with the note. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blanket. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. All right. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. All right, so you see all the cows and the hens, and they've got all their blankets over them, so they're nice and warm. So the next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. All right, and then on this last page, you see the ducks got their diving board. All right, so how was that story for everybody? Good. So now I want you guys to pair up in your partners that we talked about earlier, and you're going to talk about what you think this farm looks like, okay? So do that for a couple minutes. All right, and now we're going to share our ideas. Okay, so over there, what do you think it looks like? Oh, we've got a red barn. So they think it's got a red barn. What kind of animals did we think it has? Okay, so we definitely said cows and hens. What about the animal that was the neutral party? Yep, that was the duck. Good. Any other animals? Yeah, there were probably a lot of other animals there. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our desks, and I've got a little handout for you guys. All right, so up on this top half, you're going to draw what you think it looks like. And then on this bottom half, we're going to use our sight words, and we're going to write out what we're drawing. So you're going to say, this picture has a red barn in it, or things like that. Does anyone have any questions? Awesome. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So I'll hand that out, and if you have questions, let me know.